Welcome to Project Pack number 28. This is day 5. My name is Rick.
Hi, and I'm Maria, and I kind of go along with him.
There you go.
We have the best time, honestly. So today we're going to be working with pretty much all of the equipment that came with your project pack, the 08, the 01, the 03, the regular pencil, the white chalk, and the red sanguin pencil. This is a kind of an interesting piece from Da Vinci in his drawings, and I think it actually was a weapon of some sort.
Some sort
right?
of a tank with cannon.
Like a tank, right? But it was so beautiful the way he drew it. And anyway, here's the paper, and I'm really excited about this paper and the effect that it has with these tools especially.
Right, with going to light side and dark side, yeah.
Grateful, grateful, grateful. Start with our pencil. Light diagonal line. And we're going to put like an oval shape. This is going to be our string. If you're wondering, it's sort of a variation of mycelium. So we're going to work with the brown pencil to start with.
The brown 01.
Yeah. And we're going to work from the tip, the little point at the tip, and we're going to shoot some lines down to this beautiful oval.
So it's almost like the oval is in the center. There's this pole going through the oval, and then these chords are at the tips of the pole, and then they're going outside that lovely little ring there. Turning
So
the
this
tile.
is such a kind of neat start for anything. There's all kinds of things you can do with this start. And what's that shape? What would you call that, Ricky?
Like a Japanese lantern.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things that we wanted to do here is, like, you can see where Maria took inspiration from Da Vinci's sketch there, but isn't duplicating it. It's like, okay, well, look at that, that circular oval shape with those, the segments that are in there, and then what could we do with that?
So this is right here. Is you're gonna really watch here, because instead of going way out, you're going to follow this in. Look at this. So now you can see the shape, how elegant that form is. To me, that was just such a really neat beginning.
So you can really begin to see it's creating some structure, and we've got that sense of the inspiration. And now I think Maria's just running on autopilot here and responding, as we hope you will, to what's being put down on the tile as you do it.
I just love this beginning. I can think of 1,000 things to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, you can see my hand thinking.
Yeah. And as you're thinking, you may, have a different idea of what's happening and follow that as well.
So we're going to put some orbs inside here that maybe have see the size, probably about the size of that, so you can get an idea of how big I'm working. And we're going to go down that center string, that first line that we put down.
I like how you're sort of going over the orb, like really landing on it.
So I like this because by doing these left and right, little jogging them back and forth, you'll see that the orbs will fit together really nicely. as we fill that whole section. And what my idea was is that as you go left and go right, your orbs are going to get a little bit smaller as they get to the opening. See how they're going to be just snug as a bug in a rug.
Right, just pushed right into each other, sort of like those little foam Nerf balls just stuck in place. Moving your tile under your hand as is comfortable. And as usual on these videos, maybe you watch them through and get a sense of the direction and then replay it and tangle along with it and just pause whenever you want.
Yeah, that whole idea of pausing is very instructional to me. You can stop at any point and just really study that step. I encourage you to watch it a few times, even whatever, and then you have a real sense of following along.
And just filling in the interstices here with some really heavy ink. It gives a nice contrast and a sense of, there's something in behind here.
Well, it's already looking alive to me, and it should be kind of attached to a tree, and it wiggles back and forth with the wind. I can just picture it. I'm not sure what it is, but I can picture it in my mind. I've probably seen it in my dreams. It's a lantern. It's like a little lantern.
Yeah.
Now this is the dark brown 08. And this is almost like a shell. And we're going to start adding to the composition. So I'm going to go over some lines, and some lines I won't go over. And I'm pressing pretty hard. When you see me, you can tell, right, when I'm pressing hard. So I want to add some fun here, and the way I'm going to do this is get more of a stripy look to the lantern.
And I think this is a really good example here, because I'm going to guess that you changed, I could do this instead. So going over all of those brown ribs on the outside and then to put the stripes in between.
So I'm doing sort of a tethered aura kind of thing, and adding some solid brown. Well, yeah, brown.
So we have some nice contrast, and then that back and forth. And you can see she's using the 08 actually, but with a really light hand. And that's one of the neat things about some of the larger tips, is you have a wide range of pressures, and you can get a very, as you can see, very light line there. And it lets you push pretty hard without breaking the tip.
Right. Those 08s are pretty strong.
And, early on when we were playing with pressure, we would I think we broke a lot of 01s.
Yeah. Trying to decide how far you could take it.
Yeah.
Right?
And the way you find out what's too far is it's too late. So
So now we have a court jester lantern, something a little, you would see it, you might see it in nature, but you would be more apt to see it on a clown or a jester or
And so what you do on one side, you'll do on the other side.
So you can see I'm kind of going around those orbs so that they have something to say about the edge there. And
you can see the difference of weight of stroke as well.
Mm-hmm. So I could have done all the stripes and then gone back and colored them in, but I think that this is more obvious. By doing one at a time, you can actually really see what to do next. Sometimes you go back and forth. Now, maybe Da Vinci found this kind of thing, this piece in nature, and maybe it didn't
right.
survive the 500 years or 600 years. So I'm just adding some dark.
And with these mid-tone colors, you can add, like you couldn't add black on black, but you can add that dark brown on that lighter brown. Just give a little bit of a hint of shading. And bring in the white chalk. Again, holding at a low angle.
The chalk just really glows on this paper. Ah, beautiful, just buttery.
And you can see you can use this, and well, it's got different textures when it goes on the paper or when it goes over the ink, and you can get to use that and get a sense of the tools as you use them.
Yeah, so now we not only have the brown color, we have the light brown color because of the white chalk. So we added another color to the palette. It's a bright, sunny day.
It is. And on this one, I think Maria's taking a little bit of idea that the light's coming from the left.
Yeah.
Whereas normally we'll just do it as the shading and highlighting as part of the pattern itself.
So on the right-hand side, I kind of let up on the white so that it wasn't as white as the other. So it was not only highlight, it was the color.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just a little bit of shading in between. I like the complexity of not just white or not just graphite, but that little mix together.
So now it gives you that feeling that those brown stripes are above the others. That it's not just a flat surface because of that shading in there.
And it's just so fun doing it, There's no particular outcome because you know what this is and you're drawing it or tangling it and it's coming out and maybe you're just discovering what it looks like as you do it.
So now look at all the different colors we've got with the white, the sepia, the brown, and the tan paper.
Little edge highlight at the fold. Yeah. It's interesting to see that we've gone, or Maria's gone over some of the original lines multiple times now.
I am channeling Leonardo on, he might have known a little bit more than me, but channeling his, should I do this? Let me change that a little. Oh, it needs a little bit more brown. Oh, maybe a highlight here that I missed. The sun just moved. I like this better. So this chalk pencil, the sanguin color, was very close to what he was using in a lot of his drawings.
And by not filling it all the way in, we just leave that little highlight and take advantage of the paper color to be part of the composition.
It looks like pomegranate seeds if it was round, right?
Yeah. All smushed in there.
Yeah, darkening the red on the inside where it's just popping out. And these probably won't have highlights in them, so that was an easier ploy on that side, right? Oh, that's
the one you marked.
Yeah.
Right?
How long will that last, right?
It makes such a difference with the tortillon.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's rubbing it into the paper.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the brown. So these little seeds of some sort will be multicolored.
Right?
Which I guess most are. They're just more subtle. But this is going to be kind of a fun one to do.
Just restating that and leaving a little bit in the middle, and just that mix of the colors and the tones becomes this pattern throughout the entire project.
Right, it looks beautiful. Indian corn. Remember the corn that?
Yeah.
Or what we used to call that. I'm not sure how proper it is anymore, but
Looks good.
I probably sharpened my white pencil here to get a bit of a point, but not so much that you're going to break it. Look at that. Right? Okay, let's darken this up. So now we're adding another color on top of the sanguin.
Mm.
How many colors do we have here now? Maybe 10?
Well, with the ability to mix them and then blend them, you probably have an infinite number of them. You know,
right.
like that difference of the blog, that just the most recent blog about analog and digital. Now playing with the pencil.
What's this?
And again, you can see Maria's changing with the same instrument the different thicknesses of the lines.
Oh, it's beige. Hi, beige. He's got his eye on those
right.
seeds or berries or whatever. He's gonna walk the plank here, getting closer and closer.
So Hollabaugh technique.
Aura.
And then a little crescent moon. And again, all in pencil.
So now we have another color in there. I actually like to draw with my pencil on the tiles. Sometimes it's kind of neat. Kind of falls back because it's not as distinct.
And then when you shade, the whole tangle itself becomes malleable.
Mm-hmm.
It can be just a hint in the fog. There's so many ways to do crescent moon as how you aura it. This is just another one of that interweaving of the auras.
I'm just giving it a little bit of a nudge here into the paper, giving it another whole texture.
And I love the contrast of the vagueness of that crescent moon compared to the really brilliant, brightness of that seed pod up there.
Okay, and somebody had to do this.
Right.
It had to be me, right? Not sure all of you know that for some reason or other, Leonardo wrote backwards, it was either to make it harder for people to read his notes or that he was left-handed and it was just easier for him to do. But I can write backwards too.
Passion and look at that. It's pretty good.
Not bad?
So you just get your mirror.
It would have been real funny if I misspelled it, right?
Right. Passion and gratitude. That was when we were thinking about giving classes on how to give classes in Zentangle. Somebody asked, well, what's the prerequisite to take a class? And we said passion and gratitude, because
all the rest falls into place.
You can teach all the rest. Yep.
Ooh, look at that.
You couldn't not do that.
That's right. And after all is said and done, you can always go and add a little.
Well, particularly because with the tortillon, that you lose you bring some of the graphite or the chalk over it, and this really restates that. And then time for chop. Wonder how long this will last. You've been doing this a while.
This one's, I like to change it up every once in a while. I'll get a new idea. But this one's kind of fun. I can also put the heart above it too. So.
And the same amount of care and affection for the chop and every line throughout the piece.
Hold your finished work out and see if it needs more distinction. I'm going back in and giving them a little shades.
Just a little delineation.
How fun was that, right?
There's always room for one more. Sign the back of your tile. Date it or put a note on it.
12, yeah. It'd be good if
Sounds
I knew what the month was, yeah.
Well, there you go.
There we go. That was fun. I really enjoyed doing that.
And I think that this is a neat surprise, and we look forward to being surprised by what you all do. And we will see you for day 6.
Okay.
Stick around.
See you later.
Bye now.